Notice to the public, if you wish to address the council, please complete the public wishing to address the council form located on either end of the counter and give it to either the chairman or the council clerk prior to the beginning of the meeting. All comments must be addressed to the council as a whole. Addressing individual council members or staff is not allowed. Speakers should be courteous in their choice of words and actions, and comments shall be limited to the issue and cannot involve individuals or staff-related matters. All cell phones and electronic devices used for communication should be silenced for the duration of the meeting. I'd like to call the meeting of the Terrebonne Parish Council of Wednesday, November 6, 2024 to order. We'll have the invocation and pledge of allegiance by Councilman Clayton Wazan.
Heavenly Father, we ask for your blessings for all those gathered this evening and ask for the guidance with our thoughts, words, and actions to be in the best interest of this good earth community. Amen.
Amen. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Alicia, may we have a roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Voisin, Mr. Amity,
Here.
Mr. Champagne, Mr. Hamner, Mr. Babin, Ms. Chauvin, Mr. Trusclair, Mr. Pleasure, Mr. Harding, Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum present.
Thank you, ma'am. Just one matter of housekeeping here. Please be advised that I will be unable to attend this evening's regular council session. I have reviewed the agenda and have made known my concerns. I apologize for any inconvenience my absence may cause. Thank you, Councilman Clyde Hamner. So Mr. Hamner will not be with us tonight. Approve the minutes of the regular council session held on October 16th, 2024. Moved by Mr. Harding. Second, Ms. Chauvin. Members vote your machines. Eight yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. Distribute the minutes of the regular council session held on October 30th, 2024 has been done. Approve accounts payable bill list for 11/4/2024. Move Mr. Pleasures. Second, Mr. Harding. Members vote your machines. 8 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. Item 1, general business, a proclamation. SIA celebrates 100-year anniversary. Ms. Chauvin.
Cleaning my glasses so I can read this right. Okay. Proclamation, SIA celebrates 100-year anniversary, whereas this year SIA LTL Freight is celebrating its momentous 100th anniversary, reflecting on a remarkable journey that has established it as one of North America's leading transportation companies. From humble beginnings in Louisiana in 1924, SIA has grown into a titan in the industry. Whereas this incredible milestone is a testament to the company's legacy of innovation, resilience, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Whereas this company was founded in response to the many requests Louis Sias Sr. of Houma, Louisiana, received from his customers to haul their goods to New Orleans, where he traveled to pick up produce. This anniversary is a celebration of not only Sia's storied past, but also its enduring commitment to the employees and customers who have been central to its success. Whereas from its earliest days, SIA has recognized that employees are the backbone of the company and emphasized the importance of creating a supportive and rewarding work environment. SIA strives to foster a family-like atmosphere where every employee's role is recognized as essential to its collective success. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Terrebonne Parish Council and on behalf of the Parish President, Jason W. Bajon, and the entire Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government, that we do hereby commend SIA on its 100-year anniversary.
Someone here to receive that?
So who do I give it to?
Give it to Mr. Bajon and let them. It was put on by administration, so we'll let them, Mr. Pleasure?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll let you guys get it to them. Thank you. All right. Item B, a motion to amend the condemnation order adopted April 23rd, 2024 on the residential structure located at 246 Dana Lynn Street, Houma, Louisiana, owned by Procom Construction Group LLC and Quentin Joseph Westbrook by changing the deadline to repair, demolish, and/or remove from July 31st, 2024 to January 5th, 2025. It's mine.
Oh, move. Move.
That's why I'm looking at y'all. All right, so we have, Mr. Pleasure makes a motion, seconded by Mr. Harding. Members, vote your machines, and the reason I'm extending this is because the property is being sold. I'm giving them time to complete the sale. Thank you, everyone. Vote. 8 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. Item 2, public wishing to address the council. In accordance with Section 2-07E of the Terrebonne Parish Home Rule Charter, the public will be heard and can speak for 3 minutes on any matter related to parish government without discussion or questions and answers on non-agenda items. A, Ms. April Wallace, a resident of Houma, wishes to address the parish council regarding parish president action on November 2nd, 2024. Ms. Wallace, are you here? Would you please step up to the mic, ma'am, and state your name and address for the record?
My name is April Wallace. My name is April Wallace. You need my address?
Yes, ma'am.
502 Ashlawn, Houma, Louisiana, 70363-5228.
Go ahead. You have 3 minutes.
Okay, yes, I wanted to address what happened Saturday, and I'm sure everyone up there know exactly what happened, and I'm sure you guys have already discussed it, and I'm sure it's nothing gonna be done about it. And yes, I think it was wrong, it was inappropriate, and it shouldn't have been done, because after all, he is working for Terrebonne Parish, and Terrebonne Parish is the public. So with that being said, stuff that have been done, it should have been thought about everyone in the parish, not just one particular group, person, or whatever. I think it was offended. I think it may not bother some of you, but I promise you it bothers us. And I know y'all say I cannot ask a question, but if you don't want to answer it, that would be fine, but this is how I feel. I would like to know, what do you guys consider misconduct with a leader who's supposed to be representing the people as a whole, not just family, friends, close co-workers, a yes man, a yes woman, or anyone who getting kickbacks. So I would like to know, what is considered misconduct when it comes to representing the people? Because the people put people in office. And I don't want the people on the council to just think about their district. I want them to think about everybody as a whole. Because when I fight for my district, I fight for the whole. I don't fight for me. I don't fight for my family. I fight for everyone in my district. And I want the same from the parish president. When you fight, I want you to fight for all of us, not for some of us, not for just family and friends. I think it's just disrespectful.
All right. Ms. Wallace, I thank you for coming. I appreciate your coming. The council doesn't engage in dialogue on these speaker cards. Just know that there is a process that it goes through, and it's going through that process.
You're going through the, oh, okay.
There's a reporter right behind you
Wait,
on the front row. Wave your hand, Colin.
all right.
He will make sure of it, ma'am.
I will give you my address and number before I leave, because
All
I
right.
wants to know.
Thank you. Our next speaker card is Ms. Sochio.
It's so chill.
So chill. Like chilling.
No, just so chill.
Good evening, members of the council and the parish administration. I stand before you as a citizen of Terrebonne Parish, and I too am appalled by the actions of our parish president, whom doesn't have the courtesy of even addressing the parish property usage issue with the public. It is okay to make bad decisions because we all do. We're not perfect. But on it, sir. I've heard you say time and time again, you want to hold people accountable. As a matter of fact, that was one of the things that people moved in on because you wanted to hold people accountable. Am I correct? Okay. Although it appears you are not held to the same standard. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but I don't just say something and I leave it be. If you knew me, you would know that's very true about me. I'm not going to let this rest. So if anything isn't going to get done, no, if you think something is not going to get done, it definitely will. Because I'm not going to let it rest. And believe you me, I ride for my community. I don't let it sleep. It's not in one bit about what you were doing, but how you did it. You broke the law. Mr. Pleasure called you out on it. Now I ask this council to please do the same. And I want to ask you a question. And just like Ms. Wallace, if I'm out of line, please say so. You don't have to answer it. Do you feel that our parish president broke the law? Because he is our parish president. And again, it's not what he did, it's how he did it. Had he been in his own vehicle, we can't tell him what to do. That's his vehicle. We can't tell him how to ride. We can't tell him how to drive it because that's his. But he broke the law in a parish vehicle. And I work just like everybody else up in here. And I also pay taxes. So that means I pay for that car. Am I right? Or am I wrong? You're not going to answer, but that's okay. So if you don't think he broke the laws, please go and read Louisiana Revised Statute 18, semicolon, 1465. And it clearly states, no public funds shall be used to urge any elector to vote for or against any candidate or proposition or be appropriated to a candidate or political organization. It's the law, I'm not making it up. I looked it up. Mr. Amity, as the council chair, you shared on HTV that the council is okay with Mr. Bergeron just paying his rental usage for breaking the law.
Hang on just a minute, ma'am. We have a motion to extend by Mr. Pleasure, seconded by Mr. Harding. Members, vote your machines. Eight, zero. That little light will turn green in just a second. You can continue. Well, it's taking a little longer than a second. There you go.
Okay.
All right, Ms. O'Chill.
All right, thank you. The citizens, really liked the way it was downplayed. Mr. Pleasure, this question is for you. Do you in fact agree to this downplay? Because we don't ask the citizens. Furthermore, Mr. Pleasure, you told me you were going to elevate this matter to the state level. Where are you with that? Additionally, you stated there is nothing the council could do as relates to the matter outside of a letter of censure. I looked it up and understand what it means. It states it is to show disapproval by the government body. The only way you don't censure Mr. Bergeron is if you don't disapprove. Then the public will know the council doesn't care what he does. It's above the law. In closing, if you, as the council member, don't feel any revised statutes or laws are broken, when clearly they have, and everyone know they have, you are part of the problem, and it's time for change. For once, do what is right, for the people, but for the law. We suggest that censure be done, and that the law dictate what happens from there not Mr. Bergeron and his money. Again, we do make mistakes. And hey, maybe you did make a mistake, but it's how you downplayed it and it's how you handle it. You didn't even issue out an apology. And maybe you don't feel like you're sorry. So I definitely understand. Because if I do something and I don't feel like I'm sorry, I'm not going to apologize. So maybe that's how you felt. But the people that voted you in, the citizens, we feel like you owe us an apology because you're for all of us, not just for one. And it wasn't on your time. That was on the parish time. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Socio. Our next speaker is Ms. Rhonda Smith. Ms. Rhonda, please state your name and address for the record.
My name is Aranda Smith. My address is 1103 Franklin Avenue. Good evening, Council and Administration. I'm here today. I'll repeat my name again, Aranda Smith. I'm here mainly because I ran as a candidate in the primary for parish president. As a result of the campaign, I wasn't elected, obviously, right? So we decided to endorse a candidate, my team and I. So I met with Mr. Badgeron and I met with Mr. Guidry as well, both candidates, one-on-one, had some conversations on several occasions. Also with my team. My team and I met with both candidates as well. And we decided to endorse Mr. Badgeron. But I'm here today about accountability, and Jason has to be held accountable for what took place on November 2nd. When I ran, I think I probably got around 2,000 votes. I'm accountable to those folks that voted for Rhonda. And as a result of my endorsement, folks followed my lead, and they also voted for Mr. Jason Badgeron. This is not something we can sweep under the rug. I'm a military veteran. I'm going to always be a gatekeeper for democracy and what's right. And the right thing to do is to hold him accountable for what he has done. I'm disappointed and I'm appalled that he has not made a statement to the citizens of this parish. We at least deserve that, at least a statement at this point. It would be no attorney on this side of this earth or heaven that can tell me not to make a statement to the people that put me in office. Nowhere in hell. It has to be held accountable. And that's why I'm here. I don't condone it, and I want what's right to happen. And in closing, I would like to know, how do we move forward? I'm listening to Mr. Amity saying it's going to be taken care of. What does that mean? That's the problem. We need clarity on what does that mean, so we know how to follow up. I get that you're saying as a reporter, he's going to report what we're doing today, but I need you to report to me what's going to happen with Mr. Badgeron.
Thank you, Mr. Rana, and all I can say is that there's a legal process that's being taken place, and because of that, we can't speak to it. That's all I can tell you.
Still unacceptable. Because if it's a process, then you should, what is the process? What I'm asking you, what is the process? I get that as a process, but what is it?
Mr. Pleasure?
If you don't know the answer, then say that. I get that. Say we don't know at this point, but just give us
No,
something.
there's a process. It goes through all the different entities that
Well,
have to deal
what are
with
the
it.
entities,
So,
sir?
like,
What are the entities?
Ethics Board is an entity.
Okay, yeah, there we
All right.
go.
That's one of them. It could go through the DA. That could be another one. We don't have control over that. That's those entities. It was reported. They're aware of it. What they do with it is theirs. Hang on a second. Just turn the mic on. Mr. Pleasure?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to say to all of the concerned citizens here and all the citizens throughout Terrebonne Parish, I brought this to light, I understand. As far as the answering goes to this, I've done my part. I recognized, I saw something and I said something. I recognized it. I've reported it to the Attorney General's office. From there, I went to the Board of Ethics. Board of Ethics has it now, and from there, it'll be disseminated to the proper authorities. I'll have to wait for notification on whom it'll go directly to, and from there, they will make the judgment and take care of whatever legal that's involved in this. And I can assure you that I will be in contact and I will make a public statement once I get information from those entities. Rest assured, that will happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pleasure. Anything else, Ms. Smith?
Yes, and just in closing again, I don't want the ambiguity. So we have to be clear about what this process is going to look like for the Terrebonne Parish citizens and taxpayers.
Thank you. You want to make that motion to revisit?
I'd like to make a motion that we,
Hang on. You want him to speak? Michelle?
Can I talk?
Yeah, you're on.
So I'm going through a process. I'm gonna make a statement when the time and place is right. And I will make a statement, but I have to go through my process.
Yes, sir. So Mr. Pleasure makes a motion to revisit item 1 now that the people from SIA, it's item 1A, have made it through the issues downstairs. I'm gonna have Kim to just go ahead and read it again since they're all here so they can hear what they're receiving. She's got a copy.
That's okay, I'll walk again. I'm good. I need it extra.
Yeah, everybody vote your machines because we're deviating back. 8 yeas, 0 nays. Thank you, guys.
SIA celebrates 100-year anniversary, whereas this year SIA LTL Freight is celebrating its momentous 100th anniversary, reflecting on a remarkable journey that has established it as one of North America's leading transportation companies. From humble beginnings in Louisiana in 1924, SIA has grown into a titan in the industry. Whereas this incredible milestone is a testament to the company's legacy of innovation, resilience, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Whereas this company was founded in response to the many requests Louis SIA Sr. of Houma, Louisiana, received from his customers to haul their goods to New Orleans, where he traveled to pick up produce. This anniversary is a celebration of not only SIA's storied past, but also its enduring commitment to the employees and customers who have been central to its success. Whereas from its earliest days, SIA has recognized that employees are the backbone of the company and emphasized the importance of creating a supportive and rewarding work environment. SIA strives to foster a family-like atmosphere where every employee's role is recognized as essential to its collective success. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Terrebonne Parish Council on behalf of the Parish President, Jason W. Bajon, and the entire Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government, that we do hereby commend SIA on its 100-year anniversary. So do we have someone?
Yep, so would all the people from SIA please come up to the front? Come in. You've been selected. Would one of you like to step up to the mic and say a few words?
Thank you, Terrebonne Parish, for the proclamation. We appreciate it. SIA is a valued business in the parish of Terrebonne, and we hope to continue to have 100 more years. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Don't run away. Hang on just a second. A couple of council members want to say something.
Okay.
Mr. Brown, pleasure.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Ms. Miller. I really can appreciate all the work that you guys do at SIA, even though it sits in my district, and I will be there tomorrow with you guys. Not only that, I think it needs to be noted, I don't think we captured it in the proclamation, that SIA, when they first started, correct me if I'm wrong, when they first started, the means of transportation was the family car, and they took the seats out of that thing, right?
Yeah.
to be able to transport the produce back and forth. So I think that's something pretty notable and it should be mentioned. But thanks for all that you guys do. I've been around this country and I've seen Sciot trucks and said to myself, yeah, they're in my district. So thanks for what you do. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Pleasure. President Bergeron?
Yeah, I just want to share that I do have a connection to Cy. My mom worked there billing when I was in high school, nights all the time, so we barely saw her. But I know she really loved enjoying working there, and I think some people that are still there that used to work there when she worked there. So I just want to wish them congratulations. And look at the story of American Dream of a company that's built, like saying out of a car, it ends up being 18 wheelers and then sold. And it's just testament to how resilient and innovative and intelligent our residents are to find a necessity and build a better mousetrap. And so I just want to commend them on their anniversary.
Thank you, President Bergeron. Mr. Harding?
Yeah, like Mr. Pleasure has said, that in my travel, I've actually seen that little Sire thing. And I was in Los Angeles one time, and I thought about home. But most importantly about this, Sire is still in home.
Yes.
A lot of companies will come here and they try to hold us hostage by making this kind of deal and making kind of that kind of deal. But then Sire has maintained its loyalty to all the people in Terrebonne Parish, and that's the most important thing. 100 years of serving the people in Terrebonne Parish and representing Terrebonne Parish throughout the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harding. And from the chair, like them, I was in Kansas City about 3-4 weeks ago, riding alongside a Sciot truck. So you guys do a lot of light load transport. But what a lot of people don't realize, you guys have been a good community partner. You do things quietly, behind the scenes to not get any recognition. Your company does. I can remember back in the 80s, there was a situation with the YMCA. And Sia stepped up and helped that situation. And there's numerous things that they've done over the years. So again, congratulate you all on the 100 years and for continued success. Thank you, Ms. Miller.
Thank you.
I have a motion to go back in regular order by Mr. Trosclair, seconded by Mr. Harding. Members, vote your machines. 8 yeas, 0 nays. 6:30, public hearings. Item A, the proposed 2025 parish budget and 5-year capital outlay budget. We have a motion to continue the public hearing to November 6, 2024 by Mr. Trosclair, seconded by Mr. Harding. Members, vote your machines. I'm sorry. The 20th? Okay, November 20th, 24. Yeah, today's the 6th, right? It's been a busy week. Has everybody voted? 8 yeas, 0 nays. Item 3, committee reports. A, policy, procedure, and legal. Mr. Champagne.
I make a motion that the council.
Hang on, give me your light. There you go, sir.
I make a motion that the council accept and ratify the minutes of the Policy, Procedures, and Legal Committee held on November 4th, 2024, and I have no public hearings. Thank you.
We have a motion by Mr. Champagne, seconded by Mr. Babin. Members, vote your machines. 8 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Item B, Budget and Finance Committee, Mr. Pleasure.
Make a motion that the council accept and ratify the minutes of the Budget and Finance Committee held on November 4th, 2024, and I have 2 public hearings. Number 1, consider the introduction of an ordinance to authorize the parish president to execute a cooperative endeavor agreement on behalf of the Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government between Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government and Terrebonne Foundation for Academic Excellence in Public Education to lease space in the Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government-owned building at 7910 Main Street, Houma, Louisiana, 70360, and call a public hearing on Wednesday, November 20th, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. Item number 2, consider the introduction of an ordinance to amend the 2024 adopted operating budget and 5-year capital outlay budget of the Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government for the following items and to provide for related matters. Item number 1, Animal shelter, $25,000. Item number 2, sewerage, $75,000. Item number 3, Bayou Terrebonne Miter Gate, $455,000. Item number 4, FMA flood mitigation, $465,534. Item number 5, Industrial Boulevard Pump Station, $4,626,945, and calling a public hearing on said matter on Wednesday, November 20th, 2024, at 6:30 p.m.
I have a motion by Mr. Pleasure, a second by Mr. Trosclair. Members, vote your machines. 8 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. Item number 4, streetlights. As per Mr. Pleasure, second Mr. Trosclair. Members, vote your machines. 7 yeas, 0 nays. Motion passes. Item 5, appointments to various boards, committees, and commissions. Item A, Terrebonne Economic Development Authority. What? No, we're on 5.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. TITA, 1 vacancy, representing the Terrebonne Parish Council, Mr. Marcus P. Jasper submits application and resume for consideration. I have a motion to open, close, and appoint Mr. Jasper by Mr. Babin, seconded by Mr. Harding. Members, vote your machines. 8 yeas, 0 nays. Is Mr. Jasper here? Would you like to say a few words, sir? Just give us your name and address for the record,
My
sir.
name is Marcus Jasper. Live at 303 Woodway Drive, Homer, Louisiana, 70363. How y'all doing today?
We're doing good.
Appreciate y'all having me here, y'all and the people. Thank y'all so much. I'm here today because Cohen asked me to be a part of his board because I believe I bring a lot to the table, and I believe he also knows that as well. Put a lot into everything I do. So by him asking me that, I had thought about it hard, and I just had to say yes. So I want to help this community grow in so many different ways. I bring income, I hire people, I give jobs. I want to see my town build back up. I love this place. I was born on this soil. I live on this soil. I'm gonna grow old. I'm gonna die right here. So I'm gonna try my best to build up everything. Have my family in here, my friends. We all own our own businesses right here in Homer. We try to keep the income here for all of the people. So I look forward on taking this task and helping as much as I can. I bring a lot to the table, a lot. And I won't let any of y'all down.
Hang on just a second. Mr. Harding?
Yes, I appreciate your efforts. Even Mr. Guidry, he was here, even for a number of years, we were actually looking for a proper placement for certain people that's within Terrebonne Parish, has a passion for the Terrebonne Parish. And it's been a process because we've been actually looking for this to happen. There's not too many people willing to step forward and to put their livelihood on the line for that. And I can actually honestly say that this has been a long time coming, so I appreciate you actually stepping forward. And I know you're going to do well. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
Mr.
much.
Harding.
It really
Mr.
means a
Pleasure?
lot to me. Thank you.
Hang on, Mr. Jasper.
Mr. Jasper, I would just like to share, and I hope you don't mind me putting you on the spot. I didn't know you from a can of paint until you came up here, but I remember seeing you one time, and I want to share this with Cohen. I saw you one time at a car wash on Hollywood Road. If I'm not mistaken, you have a nice, pretty F-250. And when I tell you guys, I don't know if he had a boat or a trailer or something on the back of it, but you was jumping around that truck and moving around, and I said, boy, look at this guy right here. So I don't know you per se, but hopefully I can get to know you. But I can say before you even sit a seat on this board, or sit a day on this board, I know that you're going to be an asset just for me watching you at that car wash that day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Appreciate
Pleasure. Mr. Babin?
Yeah, I know Marcus well. He used to live right around the corner from me, and every vehicle he has, Mr. Pleasure, is always in the tip-top shape, okay? And the boats and everything else. And also, he's done a bang-up job in his business as hauling freight. All right, so we've had some relationship there. I know you're going to do a great job. Thank you for putting your name up.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Babin. Ms. Chauvin?
Thank y'all.
I want to, yeah, it's all good.
All
I
right,
want to thank you for putting your name up also. Like, I didn't know who you were, but I also want to thank you for putting your resume. It helps us to know who people are that come forth on these boards. The application gives nothing about you really, but your resume kind of gives everything you want people to know in that, in a small shot. So I look forward to seeing what you guys are going to come up with. I know that I've, talked to Cohen, and a lot of it was that he wants business-minded people there so that they can develop that economic engine for our parish. So I look forward to that. Thank you.
Thank you,
Well,
Ms. Chauvin. Mr. Trosclair? Oh, I'm sorry, I turned you off. You can
Well-
speak, Mr. Jasper, while we get Mr. Trosclair back
I would
on.
like for you to see and notice the improvements from before and after I get active. I get active, very active.
That's good. I look forward to it.
All right, Mr. Trosclair?
Yes, thank you. Mr. Jasper, look, it's great to see small business owners get involved in some of these boards we have. And, Mr. Gidry Cohen is doing a fantastic job with TITA. And if he recommends you for his board, that means a lot to me and probably most of us up here because Mr. Gidry is doing a great job with TITA. And we got a lot of things moving. And, I look forward to working with you. And I know that, from what everybody said, your energy level, I'll have a hard time keeping up with you because I'm old and crippled. But congratulations and welcome aboard.
Thank you, Mr. Trosclair. Mr. Champagne?
Yeah, I just want to echo what everybody says. Thanks for putting your name up. Welcome aboard, and I'll see you at the meetings. I try to attend them as well. So thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Champagne. Thank you, Mr. Jasper, for putting yourself out there. It speaks a lot about the character of the person. And with Cohen's support, we know that you're going to be the right guy for the job. So again, thank you. And, to your family, thank you for sharing. We always understand the plight as we serve. Our family, has to hear us and deal with us as well. And so I want to thank your family also for allowing you to serve in this position. Mr. Pleasure wants to say something
I
else.
just want to say this. I guess that's your wife or better half back there? Yeah, I'm just going to ask you now, officially on the record, can you share him with us just for a little bit so we can, so he can help Cohen and his parish get back together, right? Thank you. It's on the record. Remember that.
Thank you, Mr. Pleasure. And again, thank you, Mr. Jasper.
All right, thank y'all
Good
so
luck.
much for the opportunity.
Yes. All right, item B, Municipal Civil Service Board, one expiring term on 11/29/24, representing the council nominated by Nicholls State University. One expired term representing the council, and one vacancy due to resignation representing the council nominated by Nicholls State University. Mr. Hayward Sims Jr. submits application for consideration to represent the council.
Open, close, and appoint, hold the other one over, Mr. Sims.
Is it two other ones?
Yes, Nichols and us.
Okay. So Mr. Pleasure makes a motion to open, close, and appoint Mr. Sims and hold the other two, seconded by Mr. Harding. Members, vote your machines. Yeah, he's holding two, appointing one. 7 yeas, one abstention. Is Mr. Sims with us tonight? Okay. All right, item 6, monthly engineering reports. As per Mr. Pleasure, second Mr. Harding. Members, vote your machines. Eight yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Item 7, vacancies to various boards, committees, and commissions. A, Recreation District Number 2-3 Board, one expired term. Coteau Fire Protection District Board, one expired term. Children and Youth Services Board, one expiring term on 11/16/24, representing faith-based organization, and 2 expired terms, each representing one of the following: Bayou Area Children Foundation and Houma Police Department. Downtown Development Corporation, 3 expiring on 11/1/24, each representing one of the following: 2 representing the council, 1 representing the Chamber of Commerce, and 3 expired terms, each representing the following entities: 1 representing the Parish Council, 1 representing the Historical Society, and 1 representing Downtown Merchants. The Municipal Civil Service Board, 1 vacancy due to a resignation representing the council nominated by the Nichols State University. Terrebonne Parish Tree Board, 1 expired term and 1 vacancy due to a resignation. Veterans Memorial District Board, 1 vacancy due to a resignation representing the parish president south of the Intracoastal. Board of Adjustments, 1 expired term. Planning Commission, 2 expiring terms on 11/29/2024. Announcements, Mr. Parish President.
I actually had a question
Sure.
on the Downtown Development Corporation.
Mhm.
I don't know if there needs to be clarity on the downtown merchants, because I think there used to be a downtown merchants board, and there isn't one now. So I don't know if that's any downtown merchant can apply, and might be worth kind of going through that whole process and figuring out, because I feel like that one seems to be one that either isn't filled or
Because
continually.
because they no longer exist.
Right, yeah, so I just wanted to
All
make
right,
that note.
we'll look into that.
All right,
Thank
and
you,
then,
sir. Announcements.
announcements. So we have a few things going on here. Saturday, November 9th is the 2024 Bark for Life, supporting Terrebonne's Relay for Life in the Courthouse Square from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Monday, November 11th is Veterans Day Open House at the Regional Military Museum from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I just want to thank all of our veterans and for their services and everything they've done to provide us the opportunity to be free in the best country in the world. Tuesday, November 12th is a town hall on the east side at the Mechanicsville Recreation Center at 6 p.m. And this was rescheduled from Hurricane Francine. And Friday, November 15th is Homa's Art After Dark at 6:30 p.m. in downtown Homa. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any council members? Mr. Babin?
Yeah, as always, I try to say this. You know, this government cannot operate without boards and commissions. We had 1 or 2 appointments tonight. Marcus put his name up. We have a lot of things that we announced here tonight that we need to have vacancies filled. Please take a look at these, reach out and help your community. It's very important that we all get involved in our community because as has been said here earlier, it's for all of us. So again, take a look at these things and if it piques your interest, put your name up and get involved. And again, I'd like to thank all of my fellow veterans, those that have passed and those that are here now and those that will come in the future. Thank you very much for your service.
Thank you, Mr. Babin. Ms. Chauvin?
Yes, November 8th at 6:30 p.m. at Vision Christian Center in 4467 Highway 24 in Berg. There will be a big veteran celebration. Come out, there will be great home-cooked meal that will be provided. It is for retired or active police, firefighters, and all branches of military. You are invited. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chauvin. Mr. Champagne?
Yeah, I just want to announce that I know you should start seeing some advertisements for the Christmas festival put on by Casa McDonald, Girls on the Run, The Haven in the Parish, on December 8th. It's a Sunday this year because of there's an election on the 7th. And so just if anybody's interested in signing up for the Christmas decorating contest, we will be conducting that. You could get with my staff at McDonald. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Champagne. Mr. Wazan?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just wanted to thank all the locals and people that were involved in this election cycle. A lot of hard work to get these elections done here in Terrebonne Parish, and they did a great job with the early voting and the day of voting. And just want to thank them very much, and also send out a birthday wish to my stepmother, Veronica Wazan. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wazan. Mr. Pledger?
Just want to share with the public that you guys are aware that we do have something brewing out there, no matter how small it is. Still, it's late in the season, I get it, but at the same time, you want to prepare yourself and make sure that you are ready for the worst, even though we know that we're going to come out unscathed. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Pleasure. Ms. Chauvin?
Mr. Clayton just kind of reminded me, but it's my son's 36th birthday. He's my oldest, so I just wanted to wish him a happy birthday.
Thank you, Ms. Chauvin. We have a motion adjourned, Mr. Babin. Second, Mr. Pleasure. Members, vote your machines.